Yo, welcome back, Zykor here, and today in our Monster Hunter World area showcase, we're going to take a look at the one place in Monster Hunter World where everyone gets lost. Yes, this area is the Ancient Forest, one of the fairly confusing places in Monster Hunter World because, yeah, you adventure around it, you can get lost in the trees and lost in the direction to go because there's so many different directions you can go. And yeah, there's even a little bit of a cave in there and high up in the trees, and yeah, quite a few areas you can actually get to and definitely will get you lost. And possibly I may end up getting lost myself during this, so we'll see. But anyway, yeah, Ancient Forest is a pretty nice place, nice lush foresty area, and has well, a lot of monsters that tend to spawn in it. It's kind of similar to other previous forested areas in previous Monster Hunter games. So yeah, things like Rathalos and Rathian, of course, and Anjanath, and Savage Deviljho and Deviljho and Basilgeuse, and even Kushala Daora, and some of the others as well. Many others, even Nargacuga. So I guess I'm gonna basically head out. I'm just gonna go on like an exploration. So I'm just going on my map here and just gonna hit X to get the main map, and then I'm just gonna head there on an exploration. Looks like some like Great Jagras, Tigrix, and Rathalos are there right now. Hopefully I don't run into them. So I'm gonna start at the southwest camp, and yeah, I'll be there. Okay, so yes, here's the camp. Of course, as usual, you can eat at the camp and everything like that, like you normally can in every Monster Hunter World, I guess, because normally in Monster Hunter games you can't eat at the camp. I think that's... Did that start with Monster Hunter World? I can't actually remember. I think it actually did, but... So, basically... Yeah, actually, let's see. This kind of gives me a little area to go back here, which is kind of nice. I like the forested areas, though. They are very nice. It gives you a feeling of being in tune with nature, you know. Little river here, back here. Yeah, nice place. And that actually looks like somewhat of a volcano over there because it's steaming, or like a natural hot spring area. It's possible. You can't quite tell. Interesting. Okay, so I'll head over here and head out here. Now, right here, there's two different ways you can go. You can go over there, which goes more up to the north, and you can go over here, which goes out to a large area. And these little rabbit things you can capture with your net and bring them to your house. And it looks like Jagras is here. But this big, wide open area is fairly nice. I will gather footprints since I'm here, because why not? Because I like sniffing footprints. But anyway, so yeah, it's pretty nice water. And then it also has these plants right here, and there's Rathalos. These vitality plants, they heal you when you hit B on them. So basically, you hit B, they'll let out a healing dust that will heal you, and I'm gonna just kind of avoid Rathalos here. But yeah, these are spread around this area in the water area here. There's at least like 4 of them that I can see right here in my vicinity. Now let's head farther down here south. Let's just see what's over here. This looks like it ends here. It ends at a bit of a waterfall. That would actually be dangerous to fall down there. Of course, the hunters in Monster Hunter can fall down very high locations and not get injured. So that makes a lot of sense in and of itself. Okay, so yeah, kind of a nice waterfall-y area as well. Nice scenery-ish. out. Nice look at the sea. Pretty cool. Okay, head over here. And generally there's a bunch of Aptonoth here. Grab a Tigrex footprint. More Tigrex footprints. Let's head over here. It's just some logs and stuff. Still, that scenery is fairly nice. The big tree in the middle there is the area that's the highest point. At least that's the basic thought anyway. So I'll head, I guess I'll head this way. And we'll see what's over here. And there is some stuff back here, I guess. I'll head over here quick. It's just a little area that has some stuff over here. So basically just ending in a nice palm tree, I guess. So yeah, pretty nice. There's some flower beds behind me as well here. Right here, I guess. Okay, so head over here. And I'll head out over to the right over here. But honestly, the ancient forest is probably the most scenic area. Looks like the fisherman guy is here. He just put a fish back, okay. And I'm in here with the fish. At least I'm not sleeping with the fish. Although you never know, if I encounter Rathalos, that could very well happen. Okay, let's head over here. I probably should have brought some rations or steaks with me too. And then you can go over here. I probably won't have time to explore every area. And you can actually get down there by those Kestodon. There's mining locations and other types of plants. So head over here. Now you can get down here as well, right at the water's edge. It's kind of nice. And rocks and waiting to get attacked by the Kestodon, since apparently they don't like me. So head up here. Now I can either go back to the beginning, which I don't think I'm going to do, or I can like head this way. Now this is basically where you kind of walk during the initial intro after you create your character and you're coming to Astera. So you kind of run this way and you're running from an Anjanath. So technically these are the gates to Astera, actually, as you can see right there. That's the gathering hall up there. So and yeah, you can return to headquarters right here too, so it's pretty nice. And I have a Astera showcase as well if you want to check that out. Now I head over here and head, I guess, to the north. I'll head up this way. Thought something was following me. Maybe that was Pete. Because Pete is always with me. Head up here. There always tends to be one of these here. Well, okay, that's fine. Tempered Toby. Interesting. Yeah, in expeditions you can tend to find tempered monsters. Okay, so now I could either go this way or this way. So I think I'll head this way for now. This goes out into a nice forested area. And luckily Rathalos isn't here now. So yeah, this is a nice forested area, except for the Gajalakas. But it's too bad you can't actually get up there in the trees a little bit right here, just to kind of give yourself some vertical area. Or I should say vertical height, to allow you to like, attack some of the monsters with. So head over here, and there is a, yeah, a bug right here, a vigor wasp, and this hides me. Nice area to stay. Okay, so now I can head over this direction. And I can also head up here, which heads to the camp, I believe. Let me see. Yes, this is one of the camps. So I'll head back down. There we go. And now I can either head down there, or I could head up here. Now down here kind of takes me deeper into the forest, into the shrubbery, and kind of below some of the area that I could have got to. And then this kind of goes under here. And I'm certain I'm going to get lost here, just because looks like there's a little area right there that I could get into, but I can't. And that goes up there a little bit. So it's pretty cool. Makes you really feel like you're in a forest. And wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. And now I'm into an area here that brings me down by this area right here. Which, way up there is a thing you can break to allow you to go all the way down here. And then there's some water here. And this waterfall-like area, which is pretty cool. And now, there's only one area in here where you can swim. And it's not even that you get an option to swim, honestly. So basically, you just go in here, it automatically takes you underneath. And yeah, you don't get to swim. I'm one of those weirdos that liked swimming in Monster Hunter Tri, so I hope they bring it back, in my opinion. Just because it felt like it was, you know, it gave a sense of realism. Okay, so now I've gone this way. Yeah, I'm already losing the directions I'm going. And now I could get through the bramble bushes here. Gotta break through them. There we go. Now I could either go up there or just go up here because it's the only way. Now this area is pretty nice. This area is where a lot of monsters tend to hang out, and if you fired your slinger at that, it will knock that down on a monster, and you can, you know, knock it down and get some good damage in on it. Actually, I might as well display it. There we go. Yeah, it falls down. If these Kestodon weren't griefing me. So yeah, it falls down, lands on a monster, and it can easily give you a wide opening. Thank you, Pete. We needed that. Now, this here can also be destroyed by monsters as well. Like, I've had Zinogre destroy this before, but it is kind of a hiding place as well. So you could use it to hide from these pesky Kestodon. Now, you can either go over there, or up here, or this way. And I think you can even go this way. Yes, there's a lot of directions you can go here. And then I came from that direction. So I think I'll go this direction, trying to cover the bottom portion of the map first, despite the fact I'm probably not going to be able to cover it all. One, I probably don't have enough time to cover the entire thing. Two, it's such a big area that getting to all the areas is just, you start not remembering which way you came. Because again, the lost factor. So this area here is where a lot of monsters kind of come through, or some monsters come through at least. This area right down here is where a lot of monsters actually hang out as well. Jagras is, you'll probably find here for the first time almost when you first start. And yeah, these Jagras are very aggressive. Now coming back over here, you come out by the... Yeah, come out by this area here where we already were. So I will head back up here. And then I could head through the cave here. There is a cave in this area. Entrance to the cave. Now you could go over there, you could go over there, you can go in here. I think there's a way over there too. But let's go in this cave. Check this out. So the cave has some interesting stuff in here, but most of the time what you find in here is just great Jagras. Most of the other monsters either don't come in here or can't get in here. I have had a Devil Joe walk through here before. How he can fit in here, I really have no idea. He must have to squish himself or something. Anjanath, I think, has walked through here as well before. I really don't know how they can get through these small little caves. These caves aren't that big. This is kind of an upper portion to the cave. Bringing you out over here. Just kind of a little bit above where you went in, which is kind of funny. Stop following me out, Jagras. I tell ya. So technically you can go around in a big loop with it. Now let's see this. This is an entrance to the cave as well. This is where the tail raiders are. Or not tail raiders are, the gremlikins. Come on, Pete. There we go. We got a assistant now. And there's honey in here. There's all kinds of other stuff. And since the gremlikins are in here, then yeah, you can come in here to meet them. Come up here, a little mining spot. Come over here and you can jump off. And yeah, going over here. Now you can get down here, and this brings you to the left side of the map. I should say the west side of the map. Now, if you head over this direction, right there, it will bring you all the way back to the camp. But going up here, this is probably one of the most difficult places to battle the monsters. Like Zinogre and stuff, because one, it's such a sharp incline that it just puts you on a different level from them a lot of times. Also, that if you're trying to run here, you will constantly start sliding, making it even more difficult because you go into a jump attack most of the time. So it's a very challenging place to battle monsters. But this is a very nice scenic view. Yes, there is lava here. Some like smoldering areas. Something like that. It's pretty interesting. I don't know where that's coming from. It's not like this is the volcano or anything. So yeah, it's a little odd, but heading over here, you get out into this area where a lot of monsters tend to be. I've battled Joe here. I've battled, most everything here, honestly. So this is a major point where they are. One of the kind of interesting things about this is this little big, I shouldn't say little, this big tree trunk that's hollowed out. Allows you to just kind of run through it. If a monster tries to go through that, though, it will be destroyed. So coming over here just to check this out. There's another tree right here. Now this is an area right here where Yin Garuga likes to come sleep. Now head over here. There's an entrance to the camp over here. if I can actually find my way around. So get over here. Tempered Anjaneth, not bad. So get up here. And there's an entrance to a camp right here. And there we go. Yeah, you come into the camp, and yeah, nice place to just start back up again. Or respawn or something. Not respawn, but just teleport to get closer to a monster. Okay, head back out. And I'll head... I can either head this way, or I can head the other way behind me there. No, this goes up, and this goes this way. Is that the Tempered Anjaneth? Yes. Now this kind of brings you back out to the inclined area right here. So yes, another route. Fairly dangerous. This, you can go through here and just get to a little bit of a different area, even though it's not much different. Because, yeah, it just allows you to get through to here. And this goes back out. There we go. So yeah, right through there. So it's, I don't, is it even a shortcut? I'm not sure. But it allows you to go up here. And it allows you to get back into the cave system as well. So yes, I'm back in the cave system. I'm going to head back out though, because I've already covered the cave system. Okay, head up here. I mean, I'm not a cave dweller. At least I don't think so. Unless you like seeing caves, let me know in the comments. Do you like seeing the caves? Okay, this area, then I'll just head up here. I think this heads more so up though. So let's see. Does this head up to the higher areas? Yeah, that heads up to the higher areas. I'll save that for a little bit later. So I'll head right around here, go around the corner, because an ogre likes to hang out in this area over here. I don't know why I'm collecting herbs. I will probably have to use an ancient potion or something. Or just go get some steaks or something. Okay, so yes, this area here is where good amount of monsters hang out. Mostly Zenogre, Tigrix, and Jagras, and you know, all those. Now coming over here, this area, this actually goes into a little bit of a, just kind of a, not a secret area, but just kind of a, like a wyvern rest area, I guess, right here. So it's kind of a nice area. If you're looking for a monster and you just can't find it, this is probably where it will be. And is there... I wasn't sure if there was any wyvern eggs here, but I guess those are probably up by the Rathalos nest. Just followed the Jagras back down, since for some reason they're going down with me, ahead of me. Now this area over here, this can bring you back down into the caves. Again, of course, caves. This one will bring you over here and back out into this area where you can knock that down in the center. So now, I think that covers most of the lower areas. Of course, I can't say that I'm covering everything. Let's go up here, because this is a next level up a little bit. Now, over here is just a nice area to go back down. This is probably the area I was coming up earlier. Yes, this is the area I was coming up earlier. So then head over here through the cobwebs Now this is an area that Toby Kadachi tends to like to hang out. Kind of up here, that's where he sleeps. Actually, let's just take a look at that up here. Just because. So yeah, it's kind of a nice area. Can't really see the scenery very well, but you get a view of the ocean just a little bit. Yeah, you just get to see water. Now there is a way up. Well, no, that isn't a way up. That's just hanging vines. Let's go over here. And this little gremlin is willing to help if you can actually get on a monster and stay on them. Now head up here. Now this is where a lot of times you'll find Rathian and Rathalos kind of come in and land. So you'll battle them a lot here. And Toby also likes to hang out here, as well as a lot of them actually. Like Anjanath, I think, will be here sometimes too. So it's pretty interesting. Head back down here. Now there's a bit of an area in here. And then you can also go down this way. This brings you back down into, I think, that center area maybe. You can also go in here, which this kind of brings you down a very short winding path. There we go. So over to here. And then you can come down here if you want, and that brings you back out down to here. So I will head back up there, because I was going to show you where Zinogre tends to like to sleep, and Anjanath. And Tigrix. Hello. Leave me alone. I didn't want you. Now this here is where Zinogre and Anjanath tend to sleep. It's a pretty interesting area. It has like these vines here that are, I mean, like, you would think you'd fall through them. There, that's what. And then head back out here. And you can go up here a bit. And up here. Now you're getting up even higher. And come out here, where this area is a nice water area. A little bit of water. And that there will climb you all the way up there. This here, you can run over here and just kind of work your way up. Grab the flash bugs while you're at it, because flash bugs are useful. And then head up here, and here you tend to fight Rathalos and Rathian a lot here. Azure Wrath as well you can, because they tend to fly around more. Heading up here, even further. You get up to an area over here where this is where the Wraths like to sleep, or at least I've seen Rathalos and Rathian kind of taking a nap here. I can't necessarily say they always sleep here. Like, Azure Wrath might sleep here. It's possible. But it's not always. Now heading over here. This area brings you up. All the way up to the Rathalos and Rathian sleeping spot. And I should say the Rathalos and Rathian nesting spot. Tempered Kushala. Interesting. And of course Rathalos. Come on, Rathalos. Can you, like, I didn't want you to be here. Of course he's got to come in and land just when I don't want him here. Of course. Let's see if I can creep past him. I should have brought my set that makes it so that nothing sees me. Of course. Now that's the thing you don't necessarily want to do, is run into the monster when you're exploring like this. Now the thing is that if you can avoid the monster, or if you're battling here, you can get the monster to break this area down. If you can get him to. I don't know if he will. There we go. He didn't break it yet. There he did. You can see there's a flood of water that comes out. And if the monster is on the ground in that water, then they will get swept down that area there. Let me see here. And in this area, there's just some resources like some mining spots and antidote herbs, bones. But basically, if you get swept down here along with the monster, it will take you all the way down to the bottom, and I think I will save that for last. So I'm gonna head in here because this is a little area to go through that kind of gives you some protection from Rathalos. And now Rathalos can't get me, so I can stand here and mock him all I want. Stand here and dance. Although I did just see a fireball come past me, that was very terrifying. Just as I'm saying you can stand here and dance, he fires a fireball that comes and almost hits me. Okay, so now this is an area up in the trees where, with all the vines and tree branches, and possibly you could get lost up here, which I may end up getting lost. There is a camp up here somewhere. Well, I guess I came upon it. Here's the camp that's up in the trees. So it's pretty nice. That is a nice view. Nice view of the surrounding mountainsides. It's pretty cool. A lot more forested area and stuff way over there. And this is where I came in, or I came up. Let's head up here. A different view of the forested area and cliffside. Okay. Now I'll head back over here. There's an area you can jump off from the camp there too. And this area, yeah, this will allow you to just jump down, way down. I'm not going to do that right now because I want to explore more of this right here. So head over here, some more vines that you can slide down and get sticks in your pants. That would really hurt. I mean, think about it. If you're sliding down those, you know, branched areas and it hits you in the crotch when you're sliding with a stick, that would be awful. I figured I might as well choose him, or talk to him. Thank you, dude. Okay, and now this is also an area that allows you to just drop down. There's a lot of areas up here that allow you to just jump down or drop all the way down. How the hunter doesn't fall to his death, I really have no idea. I should say his or her death. Get up here. Now there's an area over here a little bit, which actually those are some nice orange leaves. That looks like kind of a nice tree. I do tend to like colorful trees. So head over here, and this is another way down. Otherwise, coming up here is just another confusing way up. Just here to confuse you and make you wonder exactly where you're going. So all these weird locations. Now I think think I can jump off here. Yes. So that brings me back down to just this little area here. Okay, so now, I think there was an area to go down in this area, but now I'm getting confused myself. Did I go up there? Let's see. Get up here. Okay, that brings you back up here. And then over here. Yeah, there's a lot of tree branches and roots and stuff to go through. And then you get there. So, now you can get through into here. And this is back into this area where Wrath, like Azure Wrath, likes to hang out. And you can even see Astera from over here, which is cool. That's cool. Because, yeah, that's the gathering hub. So now I'll head back up here to Rathalos's sleep spot. And I will jump all the way down to show you that. And then that should pretty much cover the ancient forest. There's probably some areas I missed here. But yeah, there's a lot to this map. So yes, you basically come over here, and then there's two things. If the monster breaks this wall down and you get caught by the water, you will be washed down here. As long as you don't fight the current, you'll be washed down here and washed right off along with the monsters. And the monsters will be down there for quite a while, just flailing around. So you can get some pretty good hits in. Otherwise, if you manage to avoid the water and don't get swept away by it, yet the monsters do, then you can just come over here and just hit B to jump. And I am going to do that. So anyone that is afraid of falling or heights, be warned. Because yes, this is a long way down. How the hunter doesn't break his legs, I really have no idea. But basically, the monsters then will be hanging around, or not hanging around. The monsters will be flailing around about over here. Yes, right over here. They'll be flailing around in this area, just waiting for you to hit them. So yeah, best bet, if the monsters get washed away from all the water and fall down here, you want to just come down here right away and start attacking them, because they will get up after not too long. So I'll head up here, and I can head over here, but otherwise, that pretty much covers all of the ancient forest. I believe this area comes back over to this big open area. This goes up to here. And then allows you to go up. I think there's one area I didn't cover yet. I think about it. The question is, can I remember how to get there? Okay, so this comes to there. Yes, okay. And I'm running out of stamina too. I think the one area I didn't cover is some vines. Over some water. So let me see if I can find that. It's probably over this way. In the more central area. And I think I just came back to where I was. See how you can get lost and turned around? Okay, so yes, I'm back down here now at the cave entrance areas, because that's where that leads. And this is now the area where you can drop the big boulder. So the one area I was thinking that I haven't covered yet is up here, I believe. Yes. Now this area has vines. If you're good at swinging on vines, then you can swing on the vines. I tend to not really complete them just because of my aim tends to be off. But basically you can either run through this water or use the vines. Honestly, most of the time it's just easier to run through the water. But then that brings you... That is some sort of birds or something. I hear a lot of meowing. That's strange. It was a bunch of meowing. Okay, this area, yes, this is where I needed to cover. This area tends to be where Puke and some of the others, Tigrex will hang out here, and even the Wraths will come here. If you're looking for Puke when it sleeps, it tends to sleep right up here in this area. So this, yeah, and then there's one of these flowers as well as a Vigor Wasp. Otherwise, there's some poison plants here too, which can be fairly dangerous. But other than that, yeah, I think that pretty much covers all the areas of the ancient forest. There's a lot of areas. This is a very big forest, and it makes it very easy to get lost. But anyway, yeah, I guess that covers this forest. So yeah, if you like this map area, let me know in the comments section, because you know, it's a very I'd say it's a very beautiful-ish area. It's very scenic. I like the lighting. I like the lush foliage and all the, you know, the areas to explore, because you could say there's a lot of areas to explore here. And I figured I'd just kind of, I mean, I'd go down there on the beach, but the Castodons will attack me. So let's head over here. But yeah, otherwise that's it for this showcase. If you like this showcase, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It really helps us out a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit that bell icon. Leave a comment. And, of course, share it. And, yeah. Well, I'm here using a trank bomb. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.